If y'all still think that everybody in the WNBA is not hating on Caitlin Clark, y'all about to learn today. Let's get to it.
Coach, largest attended WNBA game tonight since 1999. Just your thoughts on the outcome of the fans and the event.
Okay, so look, this is the post-game press conference after the Las Vegas Aces played Caitlin Clark and them. This is the Aces head coach, whatever her name is, and she's being asked about the highest attended WNBA game since 1999. And she starts her answer off with, watch this.
Back before, when the schedule came out and, Caitlin declared, they were like, do you want to move it? I was like, can we make money? Like, yeah. I was like, move it. It's a real easy question. Look, there's a lot of eyes on us now. Vegas has been showing up, though, for the past 2-3 years, so I'm not surprised. We've come close to filling up this building last year. So we love our fans. They definitely give us an extra boost, but it was pretty loud in there. There's no doubt about it. It was loud, which I've always said, the more fans, the merrier. Whoever you're coming to watch, because, at the end of the day, whether you're coming to watch A'ja Wilson, you get to see Leah Boston, or you're coming to watch Chelsea Gray, you get to see Caitlin Clark, KP, whoever. I think just the more eyes, the better.
If you come to see Chelsea Gray, you get to see Caitlin Clark. What's the matter with you? As I said before, you can't fake body language. That question was excruciating for her to answer. If you're truly being objective, you mean to tell me that you can't sense some type of vitriol there? She literally said, if you come to see Chelsea Gray, you get to see Caitlin Clark. You know damn well everybody came to see Caitlin Clark because don't nobody know who Chelsea Gray is. She was also asked about moving the game to a bigger venue. She said she had no problem as long as they made more money, and then followed up by saying, our fans have been showing up all year. But my question is this: what game you had to move to a bigger venue that did not include Caitlin Clark? And that was the head coach. Let's see what the players have to say.
Hey, that's for TP, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, bye. Yeah, that was not sleeping for you.
Well, I know.
Yeah, they got to work for neither one of you guys. The first question is actually pretty much what you just said. Fifth largest crowd in league history, largest attendance for the league since 1999. Lit crowd, almost like a tournament game in college. Just wondering what you guys thought of the atmosphere tonight.
I don't know about split. I think this game was sold out a long time ago. We actually did sell it out before last year in the playoffs, in the regular season, and then of course in the playoffs. So, it was great. We had a ton of fans, but there's a lot of Iowa fans that love Kate Martin and Megan Gustin too. So that has to get said a little bit. But yeah, I think we have tremendous fans, and it was an amazing environment, and we're just grateful that we got the win.
Okay, so you sold it out last year and in the playoffs, right? Did you ever have to move the venue, though? The answer would be no, and everybody knows that the reason they broke a 25-year attendance record is because of the Caitlin Clark effect. But beyond that, watch how they throw us a subliminal diss toward Caitlin Clark for being the runner-up to A'ja Wilson in All-Star voting.
It's crazy that you be averaging, usually averages 28 a game. That's just like a normal day at the office. That's absurd. You realize that, right? And everyone's doubling, tripling, and game planning, and it really doesn't matter. I think that we need to put it in perspective. Just another night at the office, we take it for granted, but we're watching one of the greatest players of all time in front of our eyes. And it's dang, I think that's 28 is oh yes, A'ja had 28. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm serious. So I just wish that moving forward that we're it's a unanimous vote this year. You feel me? Or no, I understand, but there's a difference between MVP and unanimous. Just saying. Okay.
You can go see.
And finally, both these players know that this entire press conference has been about Caitlin Clark, and neither one of them are happy about it. And A'ja Wilson couldn't even contain herself enough to listen to the reporter's question, but she made a very profound statement in the meantime.
A question for either one of you. Just Kia Stokes grabbing 12 rebounds and Jackie Young, 10 assists. What are your thoughts on the supporting cast of characters?
Share the freaking love, dog. Damn.
Share the freaking love, dog. Damn. You mad because you don't get the same attention Caitlin Clark does, aren't you? Listen, let's get this straight. You can't force nobody to like nothing. And there's no fairness in celebrity. If you think that Caitlin Clark shouldn't be getting the attention she's getting because she's a rookie, that's not for you to decide. That's also something that you can't control. And look, you can contort the narrative into anything you want to, but you're going to look ridiculous because any objective observer is going to see that you're contorting the narrative. So when you have a head coach that denies the Caitlin Clark effect, and then you have players that saying, share the love, dog, damn, I mean, we can see what that is. That's jealousy. But wait, there's more.
The new fans are sucking the f***ing life out of the WNBA right now. It's just the truth. You are right. You are right, new fans. There has never been more viewership because of Caitlin Clark. There's never been more attention. They're doing 40 minutes on First Take about Caitlin Clark. They never did that before, as Monica McNutt called out. You're right. But you know what there was in the WNBA last year and the years prior?
You know, that's a good question. What was there in years prior to Caitlin Clark? Let's see. I know, a $10 million per year loss that the NBA has to cover. I have a feeling she's not going to mention that, but let's see what she has to say.
There was other storylines. There was joy. There was talk of competition. There was talk of what was actually happening on the court.
And guess who tuned in to hear all that? Nobody.
And all there is right now is a culture war. It is a them versus you, a you versus them. There is othering. While these women that are playing in the league appreciate so much the growth and the expansion and all of those things, undoubtedly they do. You got to wonder, Gary, at some point if they're going, oh my God, we literally can't talk about anything else. The exceptionalism that is bothering me. It's the idea that we have placed her so far on a pedestal that we believe she should not even face any of the rigors that comes with being a rookie.
First of all, who is this? Nobody would even be talking about her if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark. That's number one. Number two, it's obvious she doesn't know what she's talking about, especially the rigors of being a rookie. Because when you have a team like the Chicago Sky, who's committed 2 flagrant fouls as a team all year, and both of them are on Caitlin Clark, that's beyond the rigors of being a rookie.
I see this happening the rest of the year, and it's honestly making the idea of talking about the W at this point exhausting. I'm already exhausted, and we're a quarter of the way through the season. Not even.
I'm sure it is exhausting trying to contort the narrative, but I digress. And last but not least, we have Christy Sides. Christy Sides pulled Caitlin Clark out of the game 1 rebound short of a triple-double. Why is that important? Nobody in the history of the WNBA as a rookie has ever gotten a triple-double, and you pull Caitlin Clark out of the game. That's disgusting. Any coach in any professional sport, if they gave a damn about their player, would have absolutely left Caitlin Clark in the game. If you think she took her out of the game because she had a migraine, listen to this.
I think the one thing that I always remember was when he came in the backfield when we're in Super Bowl 32 and he says, I can't see.
Well, it was right at the end of the first quarter, and we were changing sides, and Terrell said, hey, I can't see.
See. Okay, just do this. You don't worry about seeing on this place because we're going to fake it to you the 15 lead. But if you're not in there, they won't believe we're going to throw the ball.
If you don't know who that is, that's Denver Broncos running back Terrell Owens. And in the Super Bowl, he had a migraine that was so bad he couldn't even see. And they left him in the game. So you mean to tell me that Christy Sides couldn't leave Caitlin Clark in the game for 1 more rebound? Knock it off.